Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and today is going to be part 5 and also the final installment of building set number 910008. This was just released. It's one of those crowdfunding Bricklink designer sets. 3,374 pieces, 6 minifigures, and it retailed for $319.99. Okay, so we're going to start with bag 19, 20, 21, 22, and we are done. So hopefully we can get really far. Well, actually, we're not going to just get really far. We're going to complete it tonight. And Greg's backstage, so let me go ahead and get Greg. Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm all right. How about you?
Oh, man, I've had a really good day, actually. Today was one of those days where work was steady, so I wasn't too bored. And, I always appreciate those kind of days, to be honest, man. Oh boy. Okay, I had the instructions pulled up, but I guess it's long enough that it disappeared, so I got to do that again. But yeah, hey Richard, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. And let's see.
Hey, Richard.
910008. Okay, come on.
What
There we go.
you have for dinner tonight?
I had lasagna actually.
Did a neighbor cook it or you cooked it?
Well, it's one of those Costco just heated up. Oh, come on. There we go.
I had Burger King tonight.
You know, that's the one thing I can't have out here is Burger King, because we have a Burger King and we got a Subway, and that's it. Okay, this thing's really acting crazy. So hopefully it loads, or else this is going to be probably the shortest live stream I've ever had. I'm just kidding. It will not be the shortest one, because I will find a way. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's on there. Okay, so now we've got, all right, so majority of what we got left, the building's pretty much done. What's left is mostly the crane. And I do think this is a really cool crane. In fact, I think I might copy it in other builds, to be honest. So any new Lego sets recently, Greg?
Nope.
Nope. Anything coming in the mail?
There's a mystery something, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Coming tomorrow.
All right. Well, I think I can announce it, and whether I can or can't, I'm going to. Okay, so you guys know that I'm a part of a lug, and you guys know that I've been trying to, do my best to make a shine. So anyway, the name of the company, it's called Stadlers, and they're a company in Salt Lake City. They make light rail trains, and they heard about us, and they want us to display at their headquarters. So that is what the second show in June is going to be about. Their first show has been planned for quite some time. It's in Ely, Nevada. So anyway, thought I'd share the good news with y'all that the show is going to happen. We did get final word. So
that's good.
Yeah, it is good, because in anticipation of it, I put a $400 order into Bricklink about 2 weeks ago now, because I'm going to build some new Mills Plate roads. Yeah, Jim, not too bad. I did it. Jim's actually part of my lug, and he's on here. So I put about a $400 order in to Bricklink, and it has a bunch of pieces that I need to put light rail in the middle of a street. And I do have several light rail trains, so that's going to be exciting to do that. And it looks like I might just have to zoom out my camera a little bit.
So any trips to the Lego store too?
Well, when we do that show, certainly, because that's not that far away. And it's also one of those shows where I'm going to be close enough to my parents' house that I can spend time with my folks. Let me go ahead and pan this camera up. Actually, I'm not going to pan it out. I'm pan it up. All right. So I apologize in advance, but you're going to see my mug on here. All right. I do, Richard. It's underneath a chip off the old block toys, I believe. I should start posting that on my videos. And in fact, the next video I do, I will post my Instagram link as well. Okay, let's see. So now we got to build some tanks. And oh yeah, you're not going to be able to see that. Part of the downfall of doing what I just did is you can't see what I'm doing on the table. And you probably do want to see that as well as what I'm building. But yeah, we've got a great show planned. I won't give away anything more than I have given away. One cool thing about having a giant shop is that my lug is going to get together at my house, and we're going to do a pre-show in my shop, so that way we will know whether what you got planned will work beforehand. So anyway, kind of interesting stuff. Okay, so if there's going to be anything more on the ground, I'm going to go ahead and pan the camera down because I don't want to.
You should get a remote tripod.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. I'll have to look and see how much they are. I don't imagine they're too much. My tripod here that's not remote was only like $60. So I don't imagine it's going to be terribly too much more than that.
They'll help you with your bigger, taller builds.
Yeah, it would. And it looks like Max is wanting attention down here.
See, where's my catnip?
Actually, I gave him some of that earlier. It is funny to see him on it because, oh well, throwing around pieces here.
Is this still sealed?
Which one?
The skyline.
Oh no, I built mine, and it's sitting on the shelf out there outside.
Did you release
Or
a video on it?
I don't remember if I did or didn't. I imagine I did. That is an interesting question. I'll have to take a look. All right, so here I am building a figure, and then I hope everything else is going to be on the crane itself. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like it will be. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pan out a little bit so you guys can see. Of course, I go the wrong direction. There we go. Here we go. All right. I have a feeling I'm going to be playing with this camera a lot tonight. Oh, thanks, Richard. I appreciate that. How's your day been, Richard? And how's your day been, John? And Greg, I think I already asked you, but how was work?
It was fine. It was half of it. Second half was cold and rainy.
Okay. My day at work was really decent. It wasn't too bad. It was steady work. So the hours went by really fast because, well, I mean, I had plenty to do. But it wasn't overwhelming, which I appreciate because I will admit sometimes it doesn't take much to get me overwhelmed. Especially when we're talking about work. Okay. Well, right before the live stream, I was outside shoveling snow away from the shop because today it got up to 50 degrees here. And so the snow started melting like crazy. And with that, you know that I've been battling water problems already with the shop. So I'm hoping that if I shovel enough of it away from it, that my problems with the water will discontinue. So I got as far as I could, and hopefully that's enough. And I think I might have put the wrong. No, I'm fine. Okay. Oh, dang. All right. Well, let's start off with this then.
How's your chickens doing?
They're doing good. It's kind of weird today, though. I found an egg that was about 5 feet away from the pen. It was outside of it. So I don't know if I had a critter try to get away with it or not, but the egg was totally intact. It wasn't broken into. So I brought it in the house and washed it.
It made it into an omelet?
Not yet, but sometimes my neighbor kids across the way watch. Hopefully they're not watching right now because I don't want to give away my surprise before I do it. But you know, I'm going to go over there today after the stream, and I'm going to give them a dozen eggs because I just got too many eggs right now, and I enjoy doing that, and I enjoy living out in the country because the closeness of people and how people just kind of help each other out around here rather than in the city where you don't even know your neighbor's name.
You go to a place where everybody knows your name?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
Cheers.
You know.
Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with Cheers. In fact, all right, I don't want to get political, but have you guys ever really listened to the words of the Cheers beginning song? If you've listened to the whole thing, I don't think they played it on TV, the whole thing, but I've listened to the whole thing on YouTube, and you can look it up. It was posted like 13 years ago. And by the way, what you will find on there is a line where they say, "And your husband wants to be a girl." Talking about transgender issues before it was something that we even talked about, really. And I don't, like I said, I'm not meaning to get political with the comment. I just, when I noticed that, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I didn't realize that Cheers had that in there. There was also another part of the song that says, "And your third fiance doesn't show." I got news for you. If your third fiance didn't show, I don't think you do a very good job picking men. Just saying. Or women if you're a guy or whatever. Did you ever watch that show, Greg?
When it comes on.
Okay. I used to watch it as a kid. Pretty religiously, actually. Okay, so now I got to place this here. Ooh, that did not go as I expected. Let me try that again. Well, the instructions aren't really clear on how this is supposed to go. So I'm trying to do this trial and error style. Hello, Brett. How you doing? It's good to see you, Brett. Oh, there we go. All right, that seems to have done the trick. What isn't doing the trick is the bottom here. I'll have to get that later. That's kind of difficult. Okay, now we're building this piece. All right. So yeah, when this large Bricklink order comes in, guys, I will be doing some live streams based off of that, and I will build like the template and show you guys what I'm thinking, and then I'll break away because I'm sure you don't want to see me build 25 of those, and then I'll build 25 and either do a short video or something. But yeah, I'll certainly involve you guys in this process of building these mills plates that have a light rail going right through them. I'm really... Oh, go ahead, man.
You go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm just really excited about this show. This show to me, it really means a lot that we got invited to it as a lug.
I can't wait till next November get here.
What's going on November?
Next November.
Okay, well, what's the big event?
You know.
Oh, elections. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, I'm not even thinking political at all right now. But Richard, you are correct. Frasier was a spinoff of that, and I did like the show Frasier. In fact, I'm probably not the only guy, but I did think Daphne was thought she was a good-looking gal.
Ross giving Niles a hard time.
Oh, always. Okay.
Have you watched the Jeffersons before?
Oh yeah, I used to watch the Jeffersons quite a bit.
Or All in the Family?
Not so much. But I used to watch Family Ties with Michael J. Fox in it. You know, two of my favorite shows when I was really young was Knight Rider and The Incredible Hulk. And I can't remember the name of that. There was a show with a helicopter, something Thunder, was it? Oh, I can't remember.
Is it Airwolf?
Airwolf, yes, yes. And I admit, I used to get excited every time that thing, when he got ready to fire the weapons on that thing. That was like the coolest freaking part of the whole thing. And I got to look at this really closely, guys, because I'm like struggling. These instructions are not that great. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so I think I'm seeing what's going on here. Okay,
have you seen Greatest American Hero?
Oh yeah. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Yeah. And how Maxwell, the FBI guy, was always eating dog biscuits. If you ever noticed that?
Huh.
Kind of a weird guy, but I guess whatever floats your boat. Oh, Oh, shoot. That does not line up. All right, back to the drawing board, guys. Okay, maybe it does line up. And keeping with my small little area, I can't quite call it a farm, but oh yeah, you know what? I did mess this up. All right, let me take this off then. I did a run to the feed store today, and I got myself 150 pounds of chicken feed today. And you know, that chicken feed used to be $20 for 50 pounds. Cost me $100, man. Good old inflation, huh?
Thanks, Brandon.
All right, well, you said it, not me. I won't say I disagree with you. All right. So we got one bag down, 3 more to go. All right, let's slide these over here.
You're in the final stretch.
I am. And honestly, I'm very excited to be where I'm at right now. This has not been a hard build, but honestly, this build took longer than I thought. So I'll be grateful to have it finished and be able to add it on my collection on brick set, which, by the way,
Imagine working in those tower cranes.
What's that?
Imagine working in those tower cranes.
Yeah. Let me respond real quick. That was Mrs. Chip here. Okay.
Imagine working those tower cranes.
Yeah. Niles reminds me of Alan from 2.5 Men. I remember 2.5 Men. That was with Burt Reynolds, wasn't it? No, that was a different movie. Oh shoot.
Yeah, it's that sitcom with Charlie Sheen.
That's what it was. Yeah. Charlie Sheen. Talk about a guy with a colorful life outside of his career. Not making fun of him, just stating what I've heard over the years. So don't drop it. No, I won't.
Imagine Enzo bumped your leg and you dropped it.
Well, Enzo, I'll be honest, man, he's on really thin ice right now.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Well, I understand he's had a rough past, but I've had him for a year, and he's progressed to a certain point where he trusts me, but he regresses a lot, and he gets in these moods where he just won't listen to me, and he'll do horrible things. The other night, he literally tried destroying my CPAP machine, and he knows he's not supposed to be over there, and he's never gone over there before. But all I did was use the restroom, and when I came back out to my bedroom from the restroom, he had himself all tangled up in the hose and the cord. The machine was dangling off of him, and he was sitting there trying to bite the machine to get it off him. I was really upset because that I don't have the money to replace that. An insurance company ain't gonna replace it because my dog ate it. So, and then he gets in these moods too where he won't listen. So, I don't know. I like the dog. I think he's cute, but I don't think he's worth the trouble, to be honest. Here, I'm going to see if I can try a different approach because this is not. I'm having a lot of trouble getting these pins in here.
It's a good thing Max is there. He's the law of the house.
Well, actually, it's funny. Max puts Enzo in his place a lot. So I don't think Enzo really likes that. But that's just kind of tough, man. My dog ate my homework. No, John. I really do mean that. I've just really had enough with him. Because he'll listen for a couple weeks and then he'll just won't listen to anything. Like I'll tell him to come here. He'll look at me and acknowledge it, but he'll look at me like I ain't doing that, and he won't. And I'm just really tired of the disobedience from him and just the real pain in the butt that he is. And I got to be honest. I mean, when I got him, I didn't really get him because I wanted him. I got him because I felt bad because of his history, and I knew my sister couldn't handle him no more. And because he was attacking goats, and I figured he was going to end up in another shelter, and he was going to end up, just swearing off humans for good because he hasn't really had a good experience with humans. But I got limits, man. If he's going to destroy my CPAP machine, that's just something I can't tolerate. So
you have to pay out of pocket if that thing gets destroyed.
Yeah, and those things are like $5,000 or $6,000, and I do not have the money to replace that. So, and with the amount of times how bad my sleep apnea is, I can't even go one night without a machine. So, I would really be in a lot of trouble if he destroyed my machine. So, I mean, unfortunately, when the old saying is, if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And well, Enzo wants to play stupid games, so he's going to win stupid prizes.
He's going to win a stupid punishment too.
Yeah. And the other thing he's reverted to doing now, when I first got him, he was scared all the time, and he used to pee on the floor a lot. And it was annoying, but I understood where he was coming from, so I would just clean it up and not worry about it. And they didn't punish him for doing it because I understood. He only did that for the first couple of weeks, then he stopped. And then for some reason, and I don't hit him, so that's not it. He's not being abused. But here lately, whenever he gets scared, he's peeing on the floor again. And he's just really, instead of progressing, he's regressing for some reason. I don't know why. I don't have the answer to that. And I've had other rescues, and they were not near as difficult as Enzo was. So I don't know what Enzo's deal is. I don't understand why he's so difficult. But I do just have a hard time dealing with it. And I'm not afraid to admit that maybe I bit off more than I could chew when I got him. So, and I can't see comments. There we are. Sounds like a teenager. Yeah, he is a teenager. Big time teenager.
Is he like Spencer when he was that age?
Minus the drugs, yeah.
In human years?
I don't know if dog nip. I know there's catnip. which I'm guilty of giving my cats catnip every couple of days. I gave it to the smaller kittens for the first time the other day, and that was hilarious, man. Those guys are, you gotta, I mean, I don't know if you remember, they were wild when I got them, and two of the three have been tamed, and they love being in the house, and they love being around me and let me pet them, hold them, that kind of stuff. So they're good kittens. Well, they're really cats now, but anyway, oh shoot. I don't know how this goes. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt myself, but this is what the heck? Oh, all right. So if we put this here, oh, okay, I see. So I gave the two little kittens catnip the other day, and boy, it was funny to see them for the first time. Cats usually go crazy on catnip, but some cats actually it mellows them out, and it's funny because with Max, it mellows him out. So it's a little bit different having him on catnip. Oh shoot! I just knocked this pin out. But those two kittens, no, it riled them up, man, and they were practically bouncing off the dang walls. But it was pretty funny though. It was definitely worth it. Do you have cats, Greg?
I'm not a cat person,
Oh, okay.
but I live next and behind a crazy cat lady.
Well, there was a meme that I had. I gave it to a coworker of mine because she loves cats. She's got 3 indoor cats, and it was Batman at a crazy old cat lady's house. She's an old lady, and she's got all these cats around. And he goes, "Well, Catwoman, that's not quite how I envisioned you." And there's also another meme that I sent to Jim the other day. It's of a heavy set guy, and it ain't right, but he's on a beach and he's got a couple really good looking young girls around him, and the caption says, "This man must be really, really rich." All right, let's see if I can get this going. Oh shoot. So yeah, John, actually I am serious about giving Enzo the axe. Well, not literally, but getting rid of him. He's just a lot of trouble, man. And I think I'll hold off on getting another dog for a while, because I just don't want the trouble right now. Hey, ouch, that hurts my fingers, man. All right. Well, let's see. I got a whole pile of jokes over here. Let's see. Oh, geez. This one, that was so dumb, I'm not even going to repeat it. I'm going to flip the page, though, and see if I can get a different joke here. Here we go. So, how did the guy react to hiring the lousy electrician? He was absolutely shocked.
I was wondering why the baseball keep on coming closer to me than it hit me.
Yeah, that's a good one, huh? Okay, let's see what we got here. All right. Well, this is taking longer than I thought. I thought 4 bags, slap it together, be done in no time. But this is taking a little bit longer than I thought, just because the technique and the instructions sometimes are not very clear. I do wish they would have provided printed instructions. That is a big complaint of mine when it comes to these. Okay, so, all right, where do these go? All right. I did ask my sister if she wants Enzo back, and she does not. So, and maybe I might put them like in the local Facebook group for this community scene here and see if somebody wants them. All right. I'm going to have to shore this up another time. Okay.
I dropped the toaster in the tub and I was shocked.
Well, you know, going skydiving without a parachute is a once in a lifetime experience. Do you know what kind of criticism the architect manager gave to him?
What?
Constructive criticism. Okay. Did you ever watch the show Night Court?
No.
Okay. Well, that was
Did
a
you?
show when I was a kid, and I used to like the bailiff, the bald guy. He was hilarious.
Did you watch Family Matters
No.
with Urkel?
Oh, yes. Did I do that?
Yeah.
Yes, I did watch him. In fact, there was a kid I knew shortly after high school. His last name was Perkins, and he used to wear suspenders, and he was kind of goofy like Urkel was, and we used to call him Perkle. I don't ever know what happened to that guy.
If he was white, he looks like George McFly.
Your shoes untied?
Mm.
And make like a tree and get out of here?
Yeah.
Is that a leaf? All right. Oh, okay. So let's get that on there. Oh, shoot.
What bag are you on?
I am on bag number 20.
Two
more bags after this one.
What did I say? What do you say to your crazy exes?
I don't know.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Oh, well, you're likely to suffer some bodily harm for that comment.
Get it?
Yes, I do. And like I said, you're likely to suffer some bodily harm. It's not something I would say to my exes.
It's a song though.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, well, I was thinking something kind of dirty, so maybe I'm wrong altogether.
I need you, but I want you, but I'll never love you.
Yeah, that's likely to get you hurt too. All right, so let me see if I put this going the wrong way. There it goes. It popped right out. Cool. Hopefully I can get this in there. There we go. So it's kind of weird. This is upside down right here.
Have you listened to Jim Steinman before?
No.
No.
Do you know why the construction worker didn't accept the job in Egypt?
Why?
He was scared it was going to be a pyramid scheme. Okay, so I'm just trying to see how this goes. There you go. So this crane, I'm liking it already just because I'm seeing how it's built. And it's actually built really well. With all these Technic pieces in here, it's going to be a really strong structure. And like I said, I might copy it in another build. I'm not seeing any pieces that are unique that I don't have in my collection, so I would be able to copy it pretty easily.
The new diorama, the indoor chase has the new fern pieces.
Oh, okay. So more plant life?
Yep.
Okay. So I am honestly haven't. I've kicked around a few ideas in my head of what's next, and I honestly don't know. I don't think I'll do a live stream tomorrow night. I think it'll probably be a video, but I haven't shot a video, so I'm kind of late on that. So it may not be released at midnight. It might be released tomorrow afternoon after work. But I've got plenty of things I need to do. One of the things I'm thinking about is the Porsche, because here it is. It's an easy build, and I like these anyway. So
Get
I
ready
just
for
might.
get
Go
ready
ahead,
for
man.
get ready for stickers galore.
Oh yeah. I'm not a fan of stickers, but all right. I am a fan of Speed Champions, though. They've got some really awesome builds.
Or do just make a video of the 2-pack and the Skyline if you haven't made the video of it yet.
I don't know. I honestly don't remember. Okay, we are on bag 21. And hopefully you guys can see okay what I'm doing. This is kind of an awkward spot because I'm not really sure where to put the camera, because 1 minute, I was over here, now I'm over here, and in a minute I'm sure I'll be attaching this to the main part. So apologize in advance for awkwardness there. All right, let's see if we got another construction joke here. Do you know why the shovel's so famous? It's a groundbreaking invention, that's why. And also, I was watching Discovery Channel last night, and they had a show about beavers. It was the best damn show I've ever seen. Okay.
You know what the most angry women are?
Huh.
Wasp.
Actually, I heard a woman comedian once. She was talking about how Moses in the Bible was a typical man because he was lost in the wilderness for 40 years, never asked for directions. She says, you think he could have stopped and stared at a map for a decade?
Every time you disturb their home, you become a babe magnet. Get it?
No.
Because all of the wasps in there are females.
Oh. Yeah, well, you just brought up something that I'm not looking forward to, and that is the wasps this year. Last year, I heard from people that lived around here that the wasps were really bad compared to normal. So I'm hoping we don't have another repeat. because I got stung like 6 times last year. And I have never been stung by a wasp ever before in my life until I moved here. And then I was stung 6 times. So hopefully we can avoid that. That kind of fun.
Was it a yellow jacket?
I think they were actual wasps, but they did have the. Well, I guess they could have been yellow jackets because they were black and yellow, and they were aggressive, man. They were aggressive as ever.
Got stung by a bee one time.
How was it? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it wasn't fun. All right.
Imagine being stung by a horsefly.
Oh, I heard they bite, which doesn't make it any better. No, I've never been stung by a horsefly, but my wife has because she grew up not too far from here in Idaho, and her parents had a small farm with chickens and sheep and anyway, horses and you name it.
I'm surprised those Japanese hornets are not here yet.
Is that those killer hornets they were talking about last year?
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I'm not the only one, but I'm sure most people are happy they haven't migrated here because I don't understand why they call them killer hornets though, because they don't actually kill, do they? People, do they?
A few of them can kill a person.
I know they're really large compared to a regular hornet. And I saw the pictures of them. They look mean. Okay, so can you imagine working on one of these? Actual being a crane operator?
A tower crane operator?
Yeah. It's not something I'd want to do, but I'm glad somebody does it. Okay. All right, keep looking at the comments, but I don't see anything. So, all right. Well, that just means I'm caught up on comments. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. Sorry, I'm having trouble, and I'll be honest, I'm having trouble focusing on the stream tonight, and that's because Mrs. Chip doesn't normally get a hold of me this time of day, and you know, her mom, as you know, is in hospice care. So I'm hoping that wasn't a phone call where, um, you know, we're finding out her mom's no longer here. Of course, I think she would have texted me and said, because I did text her and say, hey, I'm doing a live stream, but I would think that if she really needed to talk to me and that was the case, that she would have wrote back and said, hey, I really need to talk to you. But I'm hoping that I'm really hoping that's not the case. And so my mind has been on that because you know, it's her mom and it's real important to her.
Well, how's her dad doing?
Well, he's in good health. He's still working. All right. Oh. Yeah, that's how you do it, Greg. You just knock things over. That's how I do it. Why did the painter start wearing 2 jackets even though it was a sunny day?
Well,
Because his boss told him he wanted him to put 2 coats on. Yes, that's pretty dumb, but oh well. Okay. All right, so now we're doing this little number. Oh. Oh, no, I got to go back. That was Yeah, that was crazy. Those instructions are not that good right here. Oh boy. These are I'm really not impressed with these instructions right here. They could have done a much better job and should have, because that was confusing. I had to go forward a couple pages to understand how it worked and go back a couple pages after I understood how it worked to put this together. All right. And you guys can also be assured that when Lego comes out with the next round of these, I will be getting at least a couple of them. I probably won't get all of them because they're expensive, but Okay. Okay. Well, this is this isn't see, I didn't think this was gonna work. I think I hear it raining, by the way. Which could really create some problems flooding wise. We've still got about 8 inches of snow on the ground here.
Someone did the rain dance.
Well, I assure you, you don't want to see me do any sort of dance. So it wasn't me. No, we still got about 8 inches of snow on the ground. So any sort of rain like this is gonna, number one, it's gonna accelerate the snow melting, and then on top of that, we're gonna have more water. So real potential for flooding. Okay, we're sitting at 1 hour and 2 minutes into the stream. But I'm going to keep going because we only got one more bag after this, and this is done. You know what? I think my next video will actually be a review video of this. And that'll be tomorrow's video. And I might do a live stream of the working on the hotel, especially if the shop dries up. But as of right now, the shop is anything but dry. Okay.
Just run the drive back through there. It'll be fine.
I wish, Greg. It's going to take a little bit more than that, I assure you. Oh, that's pretty cool. So they're having this thing attach from the bottom. And that's actually pretty cool. Because then it'll like do the opposite of the other side, which balances it out. Pretty cool stuff. You got to twist this thing and have it extend so that it meets up with this like it should. All right, I think we're getting close to putting this up on here. All right, let's see. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, we're on bag 22, guys. So this is the last bag.
Yay.
Do you know how construction workers party?
Oh.
They like to raise the roof. Jim says, calling for rain tonight and snow tomorrow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't looked that far ahead. I don't doubt it. And John says, all we get is rain here in Fort Myer, Florida. Yeah, that's it's good though. But you're also very muggy, which I'm not trying to be negative, but that's not something I enjoy. But I think every area has its thing. Like California's got some great weather, but dang, they got them earthquakes. The Middle East is not as humid as Florida, but it's got them tornadoes. So I think every place has got its downfalls, like Chicago's windy city, that kind of thing. Not that I'm trying to be negative, but it is true. That's the way every place is. Here in Idaho, I think it's the amount of snow that we got. And from what I understand, because I've talked to people that live here, is the amount of snow that we got this year seems like a lot, but it's actually what they used to get here. And 10 years ago, that's what they would have gotten. So we've been in a drought, and we finally got a normal amount of snowfall this year. And we did get a lot. We really did. In fact, they were saying that Utah got the snowpack level that it did in the 80s when they had that flooding. But I don't think that Utah is going to flood because they've been so dry and for so long. And the Great Salt Lake prior to this year was at its lowest level ever. So it has a long way to go for it'll flood. But hopefully that water will come in handy and raise up the lake level. Because my understanding is there's some really poisonous stuff like arsenic in the lake that when it's wet, it keeps it on the bottom of the lake. But if it ever dries up and the wind blows, it'll just pick that stuff up and make it airborne. I have a feeling we're going to be doing this one more time. And I do like when Lego does this with the weights, making it seem very realistic. All right, come on. Yep, that's exactly where it goes. I keep knocking over these containers. All right, I'm going to move this a little out of the way because I can't see comments. Oh, okay. No new comments. All right. So I guess somebody said no comment. Sorry, bad pun. Bad pun. So a while back, Greg, you were talking about wanting to move. Is that still on the table?
Yeah, if I get the money for it.
Okay.
Either Dallas or Fort Worth.
Now, where you're at, how how close are you to the Gulf of Mexico?
Not far at all.
So when hurricane season comes, do you get scared a little bit?
No, but it's annoying. So, have you ever been in a hurricane before?
No, I have not. No. What's it like, Greg?
It's like either it's a wind maker or a rain maker.
Well, John or Jim said something about being punny instead of funny, and I was being kind of my normal self the other day. I was talking to my friend Brent. He was talking about he wanted to see if he can build a certain train he's never built before, and he said he was going to play around with the mechanics later that night. And I said to him, I said, if that's your preference, but I prefer to play around with secretaries. And he came back and said that he'll stick to mechanics since they really know their nuts. And my friend Jim, who's on here, he knows Brent pretty well. The guy I was talking to, Brent's a good guy, and he's the one that if you ever watch my videos on the shows, he's the one that did the front runner train, and that's a local favorite here in Utah.
I wish YouTube would let you say your Michael Jackson jokes.
Oh no, well, I understand, but yes, they will not. So I will not. Okay, so I need this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get kicked off of YouTube pretty quick telling those jokes. I think no, I can't even tell that. I was gonna try one Michael Jackson joke, but then I thought about it through, and nope, can't even do that because I'm pretty sure someone's gonna find offense to it. So yeah, I'll just have to change my train of thought and quit thinking about Michael Jackson jokes because I don't want to get a strike after all the work I've done on this channel. Okay, so here we go. Oh yeah, I definitely hear rain. I was wondering a second ago, but now I know I'm hearing it. John, you've been through a hurricane. What do you think it was like? You have Hurricane Ian Category 5. Would you was it scary for you, or was it just like, oh, this is just something we got to go through? I mean, like, what was your opinion of what the intensity level and all that stuff? I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about at all. I've never been through one. Now, if you want to talk about earthquakes, I can talk about those because living in California in 1983, 84, there was a 6.4 in the San Jose area, and I lived through that. And then the World Series earthquake of 1989, the 7.1, I lived through that. So that I can speak to with full confidence. Not that I'm wearing it with a badge of honor or anything. It was scary as ever, but that is one thing I can talk about though with confidence because, well, I've been through it.
You got any Barbara Streisand jokes?
No, but you know she insured her nose, right? For real, she did.
Really?
Yeah. I remember hearing that when I worked for the newspaper back when I was a kid. Because that was like her trademark, man. That was her nose. Ooh, my lights just flickered. All righty. Well, I hope it doesn't go out, because dang it, I'm almost done here. I'm on the last bag. It can't go out now. But you know, I think it was October when I had that live stream, and literally within 10 minutes of cutting it off, man, somebody was going too fast and they put their car on the side, and car hit the light pole and took out the power all around here. I understand that was a fatal accident, so I'm not making fun of the person. Anytime there's a fatal accident, that's not a good moment. He says, yes, my first Category 5 hurricane, I felt a 3-pointer in New Jersey, knocked my computer out, nationwide flicker. Oh, all right. Chinese up to something? That'll probably get me kicked off of YouTube too. Right there. I'm sorry, guys, but YouTube's no fun when it comes to all our rules. Oh, 1 second, guys. Got an important message I need to respond to. Okay. All right. All right, let me get back to my instructions. Let's keep going. All right. Okay. We got a box full of string on here. Right here. Get into that here in a second. Yeah, it was Mrs. Chip again. She's just telling me her lunch is over. So I guess it wasn't all that urgent. I guess she just wanted to talk to me on her lunch. And I'm glad it wasn't urgent, because I would feel really bad if it was the call that I initially feared it was, and I didn't answer. That's definitely not being there for her if that would have been the case. So I'm glad it wasn't what I thought it was originally. I'll still try to call her right after the stream and see if she can talk, because sometimes she can talk whether she's at work or not. So I'll give it a try.
She's probably saying, you better send me some more brickheads.
Actually, she when I called her this morning, which was her nighttime, she was building Cruella de Vil. She already built Maleficence a few days ago, but she did the other half of that pack.
Does she have the Gandalf and the Balrog one?
No, she doesn't. But don't say it too loud, Greg. I'll have to end up buying it. Because every time I go to the Lego store, if she knows about it, she'll be like, can you get this brickhead, or can you see if they have this one? And it's like, I mean, I think it's awesome that she collects them, because I mean, that means we have a shared hobby. And I've got other friends, like my friend Jim, who was on here or is on here. I'm not sure if he's still here, but his wife builds too. So I think it's pretty cool when your significant other joins in that event.
What else she collects besides those big brickheads?
She likes to sew, and she collects bricks. Now, my wife's got more patterns and fabric than she could ever get to. Trust me. I mean, I've joked with her that if she quit her job today and she sewed the rest of her life, she would never get through all of it. And I really believe that sometimes, because man, she's got a lot. She's got.
She has a brick collection.
She does. She's got brickheads.
I thought you meant bricks.
Oh, yeah, she just collects the brick heads, not the brick like I do. But oh boy, all right, here.
I thought you meant bricks. Put cement on it.
Well, I'm sure there's been a few times she'd like to throw a cement brick at me, but
or
that
a
hasn't
cinder block,
yet.
or a
What's
cinder
that?
block, or a cinder block.
Oh yeah, if she could get away with it, she probably would have a few times, I'm sure. And in fact, you know, I used to think that I put up with a lot when it comes to my wife, and then I realized she's got to put up with me. So I don't think I'm entirely right about that. Okay. Oh, so this boy, this is going to be a challenge. Okay. All right. So I got to feed this through here. Oh man, I could really use those tweezers that Jim gave me. Oh, there we go. Those are out in the shop where I use them most. Ooh, oh, look at that. I got it.
She likes it. She likes a tight squeeze.
Yeah. I can't comment on any of that.
It's a joke off of GoldenEye.
All right. Well, all right. I gotta feed this back through. Okay, here. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, wow. This is intense, man.
Is it sturdy?
Yeah, it is sturdy, but it's it's difficult because threading this is not straightforward. They have you going through all kinds of hoops here, and I'm trying to follow the directions is 100% here. There we go. Okay. Oh, and then it goes through there. Oh, crud. Oh, okay. So then through here. Oh, and then this goes through. Oh, well, I don't like that at all. Because I would have done this differently. And in fact, I'm still going to do it differently. Because you know, these little spindle things, well, when you're not dropping pieces like I just did, and I can't find. Oh, there it is. These spindles actually come with a hole in it, and if you stick the string through it right, then oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. All right. There we go. That's exactly what I was hoping for. All right. Let's put this back together. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go on top of here. Oh. And I'm going to fix this right here while I'm at it. Okay, there we go. And I imagine we'll probably have some pins going through it. No, really? All right. No. And I think the only thing we got left looks like a little outhouse or something. And then we are done. And by the way, I haven't seen the white construction hats on these guys since the cargo boat in the 80s. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the last time I remember seeing them. Oh, they want me to make a little steamroller thing. All right, well, let's do that. These things hit me in the head. Here we go.
I'm surprised they didn't make a Mills play for that.
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have. Yeah, oh well. But to be honest with you, though, I'm almost out of pieces for Mills plates, so I'm not sure I really would have done it this time because those pieces haven't come in yet from Germany, and those have the pieces I need for a bunch of Mills plates. So, all right, got one of them construction roller things, and next is the wheelbarrow. Okay, wheelbarrow's done. Yep, we got a little outhouse to do now.
Is the little minifigures going to do number 1 or number 2?
Well, I think the number 1 problem is using the restroom, but if you don't use it properly, it's going to become a number 2 problem. Or I said that wrong. But anyway, starts off as a number 1 problem, or number 2 problem, but if you don't take care of it, your number 2 problem becomes a number 1 problem. But yeah, anyway. Sick joke.
Mm-hmm.
And it does come complete with toilet paper. Oh, John says he's working on traffic circle. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Jim found a cool idea for a traffic circle on the Mills plates, and I'm really hoping that he's able to. I have full confidence in Jim; he'll be able to pull it off. But no, it's actually a really awesome build, and I think having that in our city would be just awesome, man.
What's the next one? The Winter Chalet or the
or the what's the other one I've got? Oh, the train station.
train station?
I'm thinking it's going to be the train station because I want to build it first exactly how it is on the box, but then I want to modify it so that I can include it in our shows that are lug. So that's probably how that's going to go. All right. So we've got the little outhouse thing built. And what a better thing to do than to hook it up while somebody's in there using it. But anyway, a little bit of bathroom humor there. And I know a guy that sells them tweezers at train shows. I need a couple more. And John said I had to have a drink tonight. It's been a while. Well, John, after all this, I think I might have one too. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys, I do appreciate you being here tonight. This does complete the build. And I can't really fit it in the camera, the angle I'm at. But here it is. And this was set number 910008, 3,374 pieces. And my goodness, my thumbs know every single one of them, let me tell you. And 6 minifigures, guys. All right. Hit the like button, subscribe, check and make sure you're still subscribed. Leave me a comment below and turn on all notifications. And thanks for watching. Be good to each other. Stay safe out there. Catch you on the next one. Bye, Greg.